All right, Lily. So you have finished this program with Yero Denham, EO professor. So would you like to introduce yourself first?
Yes, of course. A bit about me. My name is Lily, as you already heard. I'm 14 years old and I'm going into grade 10. When I'm not studying for school and classes or immersing myself in existential dread, I am a piano player and I enjoy writing and making art. I also consider myself to be a bird enthusiast and an amateur stargazer. For the past 2 months, I have been learning about social psychology with Professor Dunham.
Perfect. So how do you like this program with professor and also the TA Elaine?
I really enjoyed it. I was able to gain many insights into the field of psychology, most importantly, especially skills on research. I think this course has been an extremely valuable experience, as what I learned are beyond just the facts and concepts you will be taught in a typical psychology course that is designed for high school students. This course has really helped me dive deeper into the field and further develop my interest in social psychology. I think my most memorable accomplishment is definitely being able to complete the final research proposal. Everything from the experimental design, planning to writing the full paper was a brand new experience for me, and I think it's both a meaningful learning process and very fulfilling in the end. I think maybe I'll start from the Professor Dunham as well.
Okay.
I think I have learned a lot through Professor Dunham's lectures and our discussions. The professor's lessons are very interactive, and he never failed to capture my interest. So our sessions never felt mundane or too confusing. It was really great learning about topics such as trust, prejudice, and how humans and other species interact within and between groups. I really appreciate how patient and approachable Professor Dunham was. I consider that to be quite important, since for us it was a one-on-one course. His lectures were kept at a fairly decent pace, and he always made sure to answer any questions and address any thoughts and inquiries I had. Now, the research tutor, Elaine, was very quick to adjust, and from the very start, I could see her enthusiasm about social psychology. And she has been incredibly supportive and resourceful as she assisted me throughout the course. I thought I would mention Elaine even gave me access to her university library account so that I could more easily access the papers and articles without running into tons of paywalls, which
Right.
made researching for my final project easier by a great deal.
My gosh, you're privileged. I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah,
graduated from U of T, but my library
right.
thing is expired. So yeah, sorry,
Mhm.
where were you?
Right. Speaking of articles and research papers, I think one of the biggest challenges I faced during this course has to be what appeared to me as an unholy amount of text that I had to chomp through in preparation for each of my sessions with Professor Dunham, and also to do research for my research proposal. I always consider myself to be a fairly fast reader, but I think it's safe to say that I have never properly interacted with scholarly articles like these before. And in the beginning, having the dozens of pages of research paper assigned to me that are to be read in 2 or 3 days, that definitely threw me off balance for a bit. But after perhaps 2 weeks of figuring it out and straight up feeling like I was mindlessly consuming knowledge, I think I've made some great developments on my proficiency in reading research articles. Yeah,
Perfect.
overall, it was an absolute pleasure to be able to work with both the professor and TA in the summer, and I very much enjoyed learning from these instructors. Their passion for psychology truly sparked some new inspirations in me.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. And also, I enjoyed your presentation in the last session. I really did. Because it's
Thank you.
amazing that for
Um,
a grade 9 student, finish such a good research thing. It's a research paper and you spend so much time and energy on it. It's also convincing that you are like really dedicated into this. Okay, because based on your interests, because it's also under the umbrella of psychology, I wonder whether you want to like deep learning or deep researching more in some other psychology majors, for example, maybe criminology, or you would like to do some lab-based experiments. In future, we can, definitely design that for you.
Yes, I think that would be a very nice thing to look into. As I mentioned, social psychology is only one of the branches I'm really interested in. I think psychology overall is a very fascinating subject, and things like cognitive psychology, parts of the brain, as you mentioned, and developmental psychology, I think those are also very interesting topics that I would love to learn more about. And also what you said about hands-on lab experiences,
That's right.
I think that would definitely be a great thing to look forward to. Yeah.